Good morning. Welcome back to the online classes of St. Paul Senior Secondary School. In last time, I have told you that throughout the course, throughout the year, in history of class 10th, we have to select only 4 chapters. And I have completed one chapter, that was the age of industrialization. This was completed. In this sequence, today I am starting the chapter number next, that is chapter number 2, the print culture and the modern world. Print culture and the modern world. You are seeing in my hands a book. It is your history book. Just you have seen the front page of the book. It is computerized, not handmade. Inside the pages you are reading, the printed pages are there. Small or large fonts are there, pictures are there. Have you ever thought how this technology has been developed? How the books have been printed? Who has thought about it? Because earlier books were not in the same manner. They were handmade. They were written by hand. If I give you the example of Ain-e-Akbari of Mughal time, written by Abul Fazl, actually it was handwritten. When the books were written by hand, they took maximum time. It is naturally possible. But when the printing culture started, printing of books, it has started to take less time. You have to see how the books have been printed in the world, first where and how. Interesting story I am going to tell you how the books have been printed. This was the year 594 AD. AD, you know. 594 AD was the year when in China and Korea thinking was started how the fonts should be written mechanically on the pages except handwriting. Thinking was going on and going on. One technology has been developed in this year. The year was 594 AD and in China. What happened here? See, I have written one letter in 3D style. So many times you have cut down the pieces of thermocol in this way for writing your name, for writing anything else. Small letters of metal or wood. Earlier the letters have been made by wood from any tree. Letters have been made by wood in this shape, in 3D style. And according to the language, because the technology is going to start in China, naturally Chinese language will be there. In Chinese language, figures are there, fonts are there, letters are there. In this way, on a plate of wood, letters prepared with the help of wood, they have been fixed in this manner. Anything has been written, and over the letters, ink has been laid down. Ink has been spread. Again, one tracing paper, it has been laid down on this board, and when the paper has been laid down, another person rubbed the paper in this way. What happened? The imprint of the letter, it came on the paper in a proper manner. I repeat again, on a board of wood or metal, wood letters have been they have been fixed on a board, ink has been posted on them, paper has been kept down on the board, and it has been rubbed over the paper. In this way, the letters which have been managed here, arranged here, their print, it came on the paper. This was the first starting of the printing culture. Name has been given here to this culture, woodblock printing. Yes, woodblock printing. Woodblock printing means the print technology started with the help of wood letters. This was called woodblock printing. It was first started in China. Clear? Second thing, after some time, it has been observed that this style, it has one demerit. What demerit it is having? When the paper is rubbed, the other part of the paper is also destroyed. It is also spoiled by the ink which has been spread over the letter. It means the other part of the paper, they also have been spoiled by the ink. The paper has been spoiled. Not a clear print has come on the paper. It was having demerit, but it was the starting. It was the starting of the print culture. That was called woodblock printing. After some time, the people of that country, they thought that something else should be done. I am having one example of another style of printing books. When this demerit came before the people, they thought that to avoid this type of problem of spreading ink, something should be done. They prepared the papers in this manner. In this manner. You have used these types of old papers when you are sending greeting cards to the people or to your friends. In this way. If something has been written on this paper, the back side will be safe. This side will be safe, this side will be safe. In this manner, the books have been prepared. To this device, to this technology, name has been given. This was called accordion book in Japan. Japanese accordion book. It means to avoid the demerit of spoiling ink. This type of book has been prepared by keeping the pages folding. This is called accordion book. Second thing is there. Now you are reading the starting of printing culture, how the books have been printed. Second thing has been given here. The name has been given here, that is calligraphy. Just I was talking to you about the Mughal time when so many books have been written. What happened that time? Whenever any writer is copying the matter from other book by hand, this technology, this method, it was told as calligraphy. Whenever any content is written in a decorative manner by hand, it was called calligraphy. And the person who do this thing, they are called calligrapher. Three things I have made clear. Woodblock printing, accordion book, and the calligraphy. But story does not end here. What happened then? China is a big country, large country. It is having maximum population. To administrate the large population of any country, there is a requirement of administration system. What happened for that? The government of China started printing books. For what? So that the students may read the books for the civil service examinations. Books have been printed in a large number for the requirement of the students of that country. so that the students may read the books easily and they can attempt the exam and they can pass. They may be the officer in civil services of China. This was the reason the government of China started printing maximum books, maximum diaries, maximum things for the benefit of the students. This was the reason in a maximum number books have been printed. Next thing I want to tell you that what was the response of the common people in society. Earlier, when books were not there, people were passing their time at house in different types of activities. But when new type of printing technology came in atmosphere, came in existence, people, they took interest in reading the books. What they have read, whatever material was printed in the books, it was read by the people. They also started reading, they also started writing in the books because print culture had given them chance to write their own grief. They were also having something in their hearts, in their minds, so they started reading and writing both. That section of society, especially women who were passing their time in the houses, they were getting bored. They also started writing something about their griefs in those books. What happened then? When this chance came to the people, they exploited the chance. They got benefit, they took benefit from the print culture. Next thing has been given here in China, Shanghai is a city there. In Shanghai, it became the great center of reading the books. It became the hub of reading the books. One word you have, I think you have got the word that hub. Hub means majority of the people gather there at a place for getting some technological things. That center is called hub. It is connected with different devices. At that time, other devices were not there, but reading was started in such a way. Printed books were there. They were having different types of content, different types of sport material, scientific material, different types of sections of society. They took interest in reading the books. Dear students, one another thing is that when print culture started in China, has it been brought to other places also? If yes, how? Yes. In China, after being invented this device of printing books, it has been brought to Japan, in other parts of northeast countries. How it has been brought there? Actually, China, Japan, Myanmar, Indonesia and other countries, they are the countries where people follow Buddhist religion. Buddhism they are following. They are Buddhist in nature. What they have done? Buddhist missionaries, they started going abroad, bringing their religious literature. What literature was there? I would like to tell you, the oldest Buddhist religious book is Diamond Sutra. Oldest Buddhist religious book is Diamond Sutra. This book contained the teachings of Lord Buddha, how to pass your life in a Buddhist manner. These things have been written there. Because the people were followers of Buddhism, so they started reading this book. When this culture reached to Japan, people tried to pass their life in different ways. I have told you, in China also, writers, poets were there. I am talking about the poets. When the poets got this device, that we also can write something in the books and this will be printed. so that other people they will be able to read easily. What would happen then? Actually, after being printed the books, it came in the existence of common places. In society it came. People started reading the books. So many places were there in Japan where centers have been developed for reading the books. When reading the books have been started, people started gathering there. Then this number increased by time. Poets started writing about the culture, about the tradition, about the folk culture of the particular country. Earlier, it was unknown for the people. When the writers, when the poets, they wrote something for the people, people took interest in reading the poems of the poets. Libraries have been developed. In libraries, people got so many books on different types of subjects. Why this was happening all these things? Because now the books, they were in the form of printed matter. Any person can easily read the books. Now the books, they were in easy approach of the people. I would like to talk about the women also. Not only men, they started writing, but the women also, they were also passing their time scarcely at their homes. After doing the work of daily need, they also like to read something. They also pass their time in an entertainment manner. What was the way for them? Women, when they got that they also can read, they also can write something, they started reading the books. They brought so many books from the society. They brought them, they bought them, they managed them, and they tried to pass the time with the books. Students, I have explained more than 7 or 8 points. I would like to repeat in one by one. See here, I have told you first time in China in 594 AD print culture was started. Here you should remember. Second thing, when the print culture was started, the first time wood block printing came in existence. I have told you what was wood block printing. Small letters have been arranged on a board and paper has been set up over them and it was rubbed. The imprint of the print of the letters came on the paper. In this way, first time print technology was started. When some demerits have been seen there, it was improved. The accordion book has been prepared for the people. Again, except this thing, calligraphers were also there. Calligraphers were those people who were copying the material from the other sources by hand in a decorative manner. This was called calligraphy and the people were called calligraphers. I was telling you, after coming of the printing culture in China, the government of China started printing books for the facility of, for the benefit of the students of China. For what purpose? Because in civil services, officers were required and it is only possible if reading material is there to attempt the competition. Books are required. So in a maximum number, books have been printed for the benefit of the students. Question may come, why maximum number of books have been printed in China? For the fulfilling of the requirement of the students in civil services, so that they can attempt the competition by reading the books. Next thing I have told you, when books have been printed, people they started taking interest in reading the books. Now they were passing their time at houses by reading the books. Books were available on different topics: entertainment, sport, science, and other social matters. And not only this thing, this technology, it was brought from China to Japan. Who has brought there? Buddhist followers, Buddhist missionaries. They took this culture to Japan. The same response have been seen in Japan also. What happened there? In Japan, people gathered in libraries, people gathered in a common center at the time of tea in the evening. They started discussing over different types of topics by reading the books. Now they liked to pass their time by reading the books. Second thing I have told you, this type of printing culture, it became beneficial for the women's section of society also. Talent is everywhere. Either they are women or children or adult person. Everybody has talent. When they got the chance to write something, they started reading, they started writing, and their material, it was printing in such a way by good block printing. Next thing, on different topics, books have been written. This was the starting of the culture that was print culture in China. I think maximum things you have got today, how the books have been printed. One question can be asked from you: in which year print culture was started and where? Second question may come: why Chinese government published, Chinese government printed many books for the students of China? What was the response of printed books in society from the side of women, from the side of men? How the print culture, it was reached to Japan? What was the religious book of Buddhist culture? And what was the response of the people in Japan when printing culture reached there? I have given you questions. After reading the first paragraph, first page, first subtopic, you will answer these easy questions. In next topic, I will start the second subtopic of the chapter. Thank you.